Hey friends, welcome to my place. My name is Dave. Very good to have you here. I'm laughing because what happened was I did a unboxing first impression of this one. Vicky Tiel, Achille. But I, through the whole video, keep calling it Nikki Tiel. So at the end I thought this is too much. I have to do it again. So this is a second take on the first impression. But what I found out something was the first impression, I got the top and the mid, and I thought was okay. It's a freshy type of scent. But then, because I screwed it up and I have to record again, second take, it actually been sitting on my skin for more than an hour. And I realized I enjoy the dry down a lot more than the top and the mid. The mid, it comes across to my nose just a bit more synthetic than I really like. But the dry down seems to be very mellow and very smooth, and I don't get that synthetic power slap in the nose anymore. So that was actually a very good thing that happened. Or else I probably would not be reaching for this much often, unless just for testing. So that's one of the things that I always thought about whenever I do first impression is I had to be very careful. Do not, let me put it this way. First impression is just a very small aspect of the fragrance, right? We all know that, but we still do it. It's like we walk around the mall, we spray on the tester strip, we smell it, judge it yes or no in less than 5 minutes, right? Walking around with it and just toss it away. And in that sense, we might have missed a lot of good fragrances, all right? Okay, so this will be a second take on a first impression. Spray time again. Yeah, the top is very, very fresh. I'm getting that. Oh, I even haven't even said the name yet. Okay, second take is a little bit harder because I forgot what I was supposed to say, what have I said, and what I have not mentioned. So this is Vicky Tiel. I have no idea who she is or what this is about. I just saw the name Achilles. I bought it totally just for the name. It's Blind Buy. I know it's a Greek hero. We all probably watched the movie portrayed by Brad Pitt. But also the poem Homer's, the story of Iliad, where Achilles defeated the Trojans. I think we all probably heard one version or another of that. I do know that the movie of Brad Pitt, they changed a little bit to the original, Homer's version, and there's a long story in itself. So with that said, I've been intrigued about it. Saw this photo of Achilles. And here's the bottle itself. It's a very nice bottle. I really enjoy it though. This I picked it up for $11. You can pick it up for $9 for a tester without a cap, but $2 for a cap. This cap, it's a little bit, it does have a little bit of weight, just a tiny bit, okay? It's not the super flimsy plastic. And the spur is perfectly fine. Now the top, I'm getting a lot of fresh. Now, first impression, I don't want to look into it because I don't want to be swayed. I like to be surprised. So whatever I'm getting, whatever I'm guessing, correct or not, is my take, right? But I'm getting the citrus, and I end up thinking that it's a grapefruit. It's not that distinct as if the other ones like the Dolce & Gabbana Forever Love. That one is straight grapefruit, very easy to detect. But this one, it's not as clear, okay, not as realistic or natural. This is synthetic. Now that does not mean it's bad. A lot of things that we have nowadays are synthetic and we're pretty used to it, which is fine. Whenever we eat bubblegum, it's very synthetic, but I really enjoy chewing bubblegum. So with that said, same thing. You can tell it's a synthetic type of scent, but I'm okay with it. Now, other than the citrus, I'm guessing is grapefruits. I'm picking up green. That I cannot discern what type of green it is. I'm also picking up a bit of sweet, but not overly sweet. If I have to say 1 to 10 for sweet, I would say about a 3. The citrus is about a 6 or 7, and the green is about a 5. That is the distribution. I do get just a bit of blue. This is one of those freshies that you can use anywhere. There's nothing offensive. I mentioned that a lot because for most of the fragrance nowadays, they are not meant to be offensive. Okay, unless they're trying to be artistic, then yeah, But all these are very popular type of DNAs that people will accept. So feel free to wear this anywhere you want. It's very versatile. Age, yeah, this could be any age. It's not overly sweet, which I appreciate. But as far as, like I said, the metal I think is just a bit too synthetic for me. Right now, I'm smelling that part where the chalkiness is coming through and the citrus is there as well. The green is dying down more. So I'm getting mostly the citrus. I would say 70% is going to be that grapefruit with something else. And what else? Occasion is very versatile. It's leaning a little bit more masculine, but the freshies, I don't know, it's because the Achilles face is influencing me to think it's masculine, but it could be unisex. Okay, it could be both. A bit of a SEA C smell, just a bit blue. Yeah, I'm not picking up much of anything else. This is one of those easy reach that can be generic, but I have to say something. I picked it up for $11, but I think this could be up to like 25 to 30, and it would be one of the better ones. So for anything around that price, I think I would say with the dry down, okay, that I picked up later, I will give it that category of one of the better ones for the 20 or 30, but don't expect so much. The beginning is okay, the middle is okay. I kind of enjoy the dry down. It's a little bit to the close to the skin at the dry down, but I was just smelling and really enjoy the pleasantness. The easiest way is pleasant, so don't expect too much. Okay, I have to keep emphasizing that. If you don't go into with a big expectation, you might come away with better enjoyment and be able to appreciate more. At first, I was super excited, like Achilles. I was expecting a lot, but then I have to tone down my expectation and thinking it is an $11 fragrance. Okay, so don't expect much. Look at the design, I just like it a lot. So I do appreciate them. Yeah, it's not transitioning much. So like I said, at the dry down is gonna be mostly that a lighter version of what I'm getting without the synthetic. Okay, that's the best way. What else can I say? It's very versatile. Occasions, longevity is about, I'm guessing, okay, first impression, I'm guessing about 2+ hours, maybe 3 top. Yeah, I will not think this is gonna go longer than that, but hey, you could reapply and or use another fragrance. This is for sure warm weather scent. It will not come through in the cold weather. This is not strong enough. This is on the weaker side. Except the first couple minutes of the citrus blasting, it's become more of a tame type of scent. All right. I was gonna mention something. So the review itself is done, but I just thought about mentioning something. Okay. If you want to listen up. It's just super quick. A friend asked me, "Hey Dave, fragrance is good or bad? It is what it is, right? You either like it or you don't. So the exotic ingredients or the story behind it or backstory, whatever it is, it does not matter. So don't try to make it more than it is." So I thought about that, what he said. Then I asked him a question. He likes football. So American football, you see a quarterback that throws a ball running around. Well, there's a bunch of quarterbacks. You like them, some of them you like, some of them you don't. You watch them play, it's pretty good. But what if later on you found out one of those players, when he was coming out of the college, really going into the professional, there's like 30 teams, right? They all passed up on him. They do not want him. 6 chances. Every team has basically 6 chances to draft him, to pick him up. Nobody wanted him. He ended up getting picked up at number 199. Okay, that means there are 198 players that other teams want more than him. So basically, he's a throwaway that nobody wants. And he ended up becoming probably the best quarterback in the history of NFL, the professional. Tell me next time when you watch him, you're not going to pay more attention to him, or you'll be rooting for him as an underdog, right? Same thing with the backstory. I mentioned that because I picked it up because of the name Achille, and as long as I have already decided, as long as this one is decent, I'll pick up the other one, the Bonaparte and the Ulysses, just because of the name. I have no idea if there's a backstory. I have no idea why they name it this, but I just think it's cool. So with that silly story finished, yeah, if you need to know anything else, drop in on the comments. See you next time.